Our next speaker is Ms. Alia. She is HCE Innovation Strategist at Global Enterprise. She will be presenting transforming HCE training through virtual reality.
Good evening to one and all. My topic for today is transforming HSE training through VR platform. Today we are witnessing a game-changing leap in the workplace safety. Global enterprises are redefining HSE training through the power of virtual reality. This isn't just an upgrade, but it's a whole new way of learning. By immersing employees in realistic, risk-free scenarios, VR turns safety training from memorizing rules into living the experience. The future of safety isn't just about what we know, but it's about what we practice. And that future begins here. Allow me to introduce myself. Okay. My name is Alia Viswanath. I'm an HSE Innovation Strategist for Global Enterprises, specializing in the integration of immersive technologies, particularly virtual reality, into safety training program within the oil and gas sector. I've had the privilege of presenting VR-driven HSE training solution to OPAL, the Royal Oman of Police, as well as the major operators within the oil and gas industry. I've also managed the successful implementation of our VR and simulator-based road safety project for OQEP, its first of its kind in Oman. It was an honor to lead this pioneer initiative and demonstrate its impact at the national level. At OPES 2025, I will be presenting on how virtual reality is reshaping HSE training, transforming safety culture, enhancing engagement, and delivering measurable improvements in safety outcomes across the industry. I'm excited to be a part of today's session and to share insights into the future of immersive safety training. Let's go through various topics that I'm going to be discussing today. We know a couple of challenges of traditional HSE training, why we need to transform HSE training into VR, the evolution of learning, virtual reality itself, what are the benefits of virtual reality, the various road safety training solutions that we have, the various games that we provide, the simulator, and of course, I would like to share a successful story with you all. And as we all aware of the IOGP life-saving rules. So, let's start off with the challenges that we face in traditional HSE training. Let's take a quick moment to reflect on some of the common challenges that we have seen in a traditional HSE training. First is low engagement and poor knowledge retention. Many participants attend a training session but walk away remembering very little. It's not just because they don't care, but because they deliver often isn't very immersive enough to memorize the different scenarios that they experience. Limited exposure to real hazardous scenarios. Reading about a risk or watching a video is one thing, but experiencing in a controlled environment is far more impactful. Third comes the cost. Logistics, equipments, and setting up practical simulation requires a lot of resources. Safety risk during drills. When we conduct emergency drills, of course, there are some risks that we face, which is very ironic, but this is part of training of safety. Finally, we face inconsistencies in training quality, often depending on trainers' experience, delivering style, or even the day's energy. This makes it difficult to ensure standardized, high-impact training across the board. These are persistent challenges, and they show us that it is time to evolve, to bring in the tools that engage, standardize, and simulate risk without real danger. And that's where immersive technology, like VR, begins here. Why do we transform HSE training into VR training? One might ask this question. We have all the legacy systems, we have the materials, we have everything. Why do we need to shift to virtual reality? Let's take a moment to imagine you're training someone on how to safely navigate a high-risk site. Would you rather tell them about the risk, or you tell them the experience of it? Safely, of course. It is in a simulated environment where mistakes are learning opportunities and not liabilities. In this, virtual reality allows us to do exactly that. It bridges the gap between theory and experience. Instead of passively watching a video or sitting through slides, trainees are placed inside the scenario. They react, they respond, and most importantly, they will remember. It's not just about making training cool or techy. It's about improving retention, building muscle memory, and encouraging proactive decision-making in all a zero-risk environment. VR offers something traditional methods struggle, which is consistency. No matter where you're training, whether you're training in Muscat or in site, the experience is the same, the quality is the same, and the message is clear. And let's not forget accessibility. One step up. VR training is scalable, repeatable, and can be rolled out across teams without additional logistic headaches. In short, VR transforms safety training from something to attend into something to experience. And that shift makes all this happen. In our industry, mistakes cost lives. VR training lets crew learn from failures without real-world consequences. Let's go back to how we started learning. Again, a quick moment. We started off with classrooms, moving into e-learning, added videos, and so on. But now we are at a point where immersive learning is becoming the new standard. The world has changed, and so have the people we train. We're now dealing with a workforce that's used to interactive app, real-time feedback, and experiential learning, not passive instruction. Think about when was the last time you actually remembered every bulletin point from a PowerPoint. Now compare that to experiencing a scenario, reacting to a simulated hazard, making a decision in the moment, and seeing the outcome. Learning through VR isn't replacing human trainers. It is enhancing them. It supports what we do, reinforces on messages, and gives trainees a chance to practice before they face the real thing. So yes, the tool may be evolved, but the goal is the same: to make learning more effective, more engaging, and more importantly, more impactful. I'm sure we have all of us seen what a VR device is. Imagine your training where you can see, you can hear, and even interact with real-life oil rig dangers without stepping foot on site. That's VR. With a 360-degree view and with the real-time sound effects, crews can experience explosions, equipment failures, or even gas leaks but of course, safely. Animations reveal the invisible, pressure inside pipes, hidden hazards, even the past incidents. It's a very simple device, doesn't require any cables, no Wi-Fi, just a headset. Train anyone, anywhere, in any languages. For the oil and gas, VR isn't just realistic, it's revolutionary. Let's train smarter, not harder. This is the future of safety. Let's look into some benefits of virtual reality. In safety training, words aren't enough. VR shows it, and that's why it works. So you have no more wordy manuals, only visuals. Interactive training works for everyone. No reading materials required. You have full attention guaranteed. So VR cuts distraction, where you will be fully focused on any scenarios that you are playing with. Emotional impact is equal to better learning. Seeing an accident in VR makes safety personal, which makes it 4 times more memorable. Drivers' real change, about 40% more likely to act after VR versus traditional training. 75% faster training. That means less time, better result. So through VR, let's train smarter. Road safety, VR training solutions. So we have training solutions in 4 categories. We have life-saving rules aware, we have blacktop driving, and we have graded road driving, and also a simulator. Let me give you a quick, brief description about each. Life-saving rules aware. So basically, it's like a hammer game. So it will brush up your fundamental knowledge about not just driving, but the normal LSR rules. So it's a hit and a hit game. So it will ask you questions, and you need to select the answer by hitting it. Next is the blacktop. Blacktop driving is basically, it's a standard road safety driving. So it will give you scenarios related to blacktop driving. So it is available in 4 languages of your choice, and you need to identify what is something wrong in it, and you need to tell what is the correct answer against each scenario. This again can be tried by any employees, not just drivers. Graded road. This is a very interesting topic. Graded road is basically, we have scenarios related to inspection of vehicles before the vehicles go into the graded road or the actual field. Again, you have languages available, English, Arabic, Hindi, and Urdu, and it will give you scenario-based related to graded road experience. We have a 6D motion simulator. So it's a cut-edge tool where we primarily educate and train purpose. It gives a realistic, immersive virtual environment that helps learners understand key concepts in a safe and a controlled setting. The simulator allows trainees to make mistakes without consequences, which is crucial for safety-critical systems. It ensures that gain valuable experience and confidence before stepping into real-world operations. Ultimately, our goal is to replicate lifelike experience so learners can train smarter, safer, and more effectively. I would like to share, I'm proud to share the success story of our ongoing collaboration with OQEP. This journey began in 2023 and is part of a 5-year project, still running strong even today. Our deployment span multiplies into 3 different locations. We have Block 60, one in Musandam, and of course their main head office in Muscat. Thanks to our unwavering support of OQEP road safety team, we have been delivering cutting-edge VR driving training using 6D motion simulator, raising safer standards and training efficiencies. We are excited to continue delivering valuable and innovative throughout the remaining projects. This is the IOGP International Standard, where we not only focus on road safety, but also the other 9 life-saving rules which we are aware of: line of fire, hot works, work at heights, confined space, etc. So we have scenarios and games based which we can train our employees in. Allow me to introduce you to the company that has emerged as a major innovator of the industry. They are the biggest players of virtual reality-based safe training. They are the brains behind all these games and scenarios related to HSE training. Now we'll play a short video showcasing Viswanath of safety training. As a nutshell, this video highlights how Viswanath has developed 3 groundbreaking VR safety games.
This game includes learnings from thousands of fatal incidents. In the game, you learn how to keep yourself and others safe. Sorry, this is not right. Please try again. Good day. Welcome to this safety game. This game includes learnings from thousands of fatal incidents. In the game, you learn how to keep yourself and others safe. You missed a life-threatening situation. Please try again. Pull the trigger on the right-hand side controller when you spot one. Sorry, this is not correct. Please try again. Welcome to this safety game. This game will help you to understand risky activities in this organization. Each risk is represented by an icon. Each risk icon has a name, a short description, and a few practical actions, all of which you will recognize by playing this game successfully. If you select a wrong icon while playing the game, the right answer will be shown and you will get the opportunity to try again.
I would like to conclude my speech. A big thank you to all of your time and attention today. Your interest and engagement are what drive us to keep innovation in safety training through cutting-edge VR technology. A special thanks to OPES for this incredible opportunity and platform to share our vision with all of you. We are honored to present our solution to such a distinguished audience. Thank you once again and enjoy the rest of your event. Thank you.